Ludybros fans. It appears someone has tried to come at the Ludybros in a very, very disrespectful way, in our opinion. And if you've been watching this, I'm not going to throw his name out there, but I know what type of person this guy is, and I like having these little discussions with us. So basically, he got in contact with us over, or he commented on my Big Bros live reaction video for the ESPN Top 74 Players, and he had to come on here, starting off real sneaky with his Scottie Pippen was the reason, and we responded with, reason for what. He was responsible for many things, and then he went on to saying, y'all act like Jordan played only 6 years. What about his year 7 struggle with before ring number 1? About what Pippen was making to the Eastern Conference. Wait a minute. What about Pippen making it to the Eastern Conference without a Pippen to is Jordan? What is, dude, I don't understand what you're saying about this. What about Jordan getting tossed out of the playoffs by Shaq? Really? What about Jordan's Wizards? This is my problem with channels like this one that sit at the altar of Jordan folklore and fail to report all the facts. It's media propaganda, and it started with Spike Lee / Nike to McDonald's to the jingle, catchy jingle from Gatorade to Be Like Mike. All right, dude. Clearly, you're not watching our videos. You're not watching the documentaries. And this whole statement, you know what this smells like to me, Ludybros fans? You smell like a Kobe cultist. You sound like one of those Kobe fans that are in the shadows, lurking and getting ready to jump on people who dare talk bad about Kobe. Well, let me respond to some of your comments about well, first let me start about the Scottie Pippen thing. About we talked about in our video also, Michael Jordan struggled to get over the hump, to get to the first ring. All right, we talked about the Detroit Pistons slamming him down on the floor, beating him for 2-3 years. And then we talked about Scottie Pippen's arrival and how, and we also talked about Phil Jackson coming in and changing up the offense, because Doug Collins' offense was predicated to Michael Jordan, and that's what everyone knew. But once Phil Jackson got there, the whole thing was a team game. Everybody was touching the ball, so that just throws it out of the way. The next one about getting tossed out of the playoffs by Shaq. So you're telling me a man coming off baseball for basically 2.5 years, coming back at the end of the season to play basketball, not even physically ready. He's not physically ready, didn't have his basketball body ready, getting thrown out, talking about getting tossed out of the second round of the playoffs. Okay. But let me tell you something. The next year, do you know what Michael Jordan and the Bulls did next year? He threw them. Michael Jordan spanked the Magic, swept them 4 in a row, and there was a game where Jordan had 45 points. Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, and Ron Harper averaged 6 steals between the three of them. 6 steals. Dennis Rodman outplayed Shaq, out-rebounded him. He averaged 16 rebounds in that series, and he sent the Shaq, Penny Hardaway, and the Magic home. He sent them home for daring to think that it was their time, but it wasn't. It was Michael Jordan. Now, this thing about the Washington Wizards. Now, well, Washington Wizards Jordan was first of all, it wasn't in the documentary, so we weren't exactly covering it. So at that time, Michael Jordan was he was on his way out. He wasn't the Michael Jordan of the 90s era. So that basically covers that. I don't have nothing to say about the Wizard Jordan because that's irrelevant about the conversation. Now, I'm going to reiterate. Go back and watch, and better yet, if you don't want to watch ours, go watch go watch the Last Dance documentary again. All the episodes are out there. You can reabsorb and re-see things you missed because you clearly missed a bunch. Because we're not sitting at the altar of Michael Jordan or whatever you want to say. We're just reviewing the series. Like, you need to keep your Kobe love out of this. We're not talking about Kobe Bryant. And you know what? Now, since I almost forgot. You know, in this documentary, Kobe Bryant states everything he learned was from Michael Jordan. So therefore, Kobe is not the Kobe you think of without Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant is almost is the closest thing you can get to a Michael Jordan from the 2000s to the 2010. All right, he's the closest thing to Michael Jordan that we've seen. But the fact remains, Michael Jordan is what influenced Kobe Bryant's game. That's it's just fact. Kobe Bryant said it. He came on camera. And said it in the documentary, and that's basically saying Michael Jordan is better than him. That's what he was saying, and that's what it means. All right. I mean, shoot. Just don't come out here without any facts. All right. You threw out some facts at me, and I just threw some back at you. So, man, I wish my big bro was in here to do this with me, but I can handle it from here. So, hey. So, just let me just wrap this up real quick. I'm done dealing. I'm done wasting my time on this blasphemy, man. All right. So thank you for joining me in this video. I'm sorry I had to get all intense on you guys, but it's got to happen sometimes when people just don't know what they're talking about. Hey, if you like this video, hit a like. Hey, I noticed a lot of you have not subscribed to this channel. Hey, hit that subscribe button now. Mash it. We want more of you guys to join in on the conversation down below. As you can see, somebody had a different opinion about these documentaries and about Michael Jordan. So hey, we want to hear your input too. So hit us down below in the comments, and we'll catch you guys later.